Okay. To mitigate the exploitation of CDP, limit the use of CDP for devices for fault. For example, disable CDP on each port that connect to untrusted devices. To disable CDP globally on a device, use the no CDP run global configuration mode command. To enable CDP globally, use the CDP run global configuration command. To disable CDP on port, use the no CDP enable interface configuration command. To enable CDP on a port, use the CDP enable interface configuration command. Note, LLDP or link layer discovery protocol is also vulnerable to reconnaissance attacks. Configure no LLDP run to disable that globally. To disable LDP on the interface, configure no LDP transmit or no LLDP receive. All right. Okay. So module 10 module practice and quiz. So what did I learn in this module? Okay, this module you have gone through about the endpoint, yeah, are particularly susceptible to malware-related attack that originate through email or web browsing, such as DDoS, data breaches, and also malware. These endpoints have typically used traditional host-based security features such as antivirus or anti-malware. Host-based firewall and host-based intrusion prevention system, HIPS. Endpoints are best protected by a combination of NAC, host-based AMP software, and email security appliance, ASA, and web security appliance, WSA. AAA controls. Who is permitted to access network authenticate? What they can do while they are there, authorized, and to audit what action they perform while accessing the network, which is accounting. IEEE 802.1x standard is port-based access control and authentication protocol that restrict unauthorized workstation for connecting to a LAN through publicly accessible switch port. If layer 2 is compromised, then all layers above it are also affected. The first step in mitigating attacks on the layer 2 infrastructure is to understand the underlying operation of layer 2 and layer 2 solution. So the solution for layer 2 is port security, DHCP snooping, DAI, and IPSG. This won't work, yeah? Will not work unless management protocol are secure. So MAC address attack bombard the switch with fake source MAC addresses until the switch MAC address table is full. A VLAN hopping attack enables traffic from one VLAN to be seen by another VLAN without the aid of a router. So VLAN double tagging attack is unidirectional and works only when the threat actor is connected to a port residing in the same VLAN as the native VLAN of the trunk port. VLAN hopping and VLAN double tagging attacks can be prevented by implementing the following trunks security guidelines. Disable trunking on all access ports. Disable auto trunking on trunk links so that trunks must be manually enabled. Be sure that the native VLAN is only used for trunk link. Two types of DHCP attacks are DHCP starvation and DHCP spoofing. Both attacks are mitigated by implementing DHCP snooping. So ARP attacks. A threat actor sends an gratuitous ARP message containing a spoof MAC address to which and to switch updates in MAC table accordingly. Now the threat actor send unsolicited ARP reply to other hosts on the subnet with the MAC address of the threat actor and the IP address of the default gateway. ARP spoofing and also ARP poisoning are mitigated by implementing DAI. And for the address spoofing attacks, if address spoofing is when a threat actor hijacks a valid IP address of another device on the subnet, use a random IP address. MAC address spoofing attack occur when the threat actor alter the MAC address of their host to match another known MAC address of a target host. If MAC address spoofing can be mitigated by implementing IPSG. STP attack. STP attack actually threat actors manipulate STP to conduct an attack by spoofing the root bridge and changing the topology of a network. Threat actor make their host appear as a root bridge, therefore capturing all traffic for the immediate switch domain. This STP attack is mitigated by implementing BPDU guard on all access port. CDP reconnaissance. CDP information is sent out CDP enabled port in periodic unencrypted broadcast. CDP information includes the IP address of the device, iOS software version, platform capabilities, and the native VLAN. So the device receiving the CDP message updates its CDP database. The information provided by the CDP can also be used by a threat actor to discover network infrastructure vulnerabilities. To mitigate the exploitation of CDP, limit the use of CDP on devices or ports. Okay, that's all for this chapter. Thank you for listening and watching. Bye-bye.